Yeah, already coming across some pretty crazy active activity. My static meter keeps on flicking the red, so it's picking up negative ions. Then we got sensor motion activated devices here that are really good on picking up. There's a lot of traffic in this room. A lot of energy in this room. All right, so we got Deborah from Catskill Mountain Paranormal, our seasoned paranormal investigator, and an unlimited supply of dark and raunchy humor.
Thank you very much.
Absolutely.
They know, the spirits know, when they call your name, that you're a true ghost hunter.
Yep. And so far we've been hearing some muttering in the room. We've heard got some interactions already.
We have a dark energy in the other room.
Yep. Deborah has a thermal gun, and through the thermal imaging, the black and white, we were seeing a dark, smoky figure.
Oh yeah, moving in.
So this library, like this older section of the library, the original section. And when we first got out of the car, I started detecting the presence of a spirit right here, like peeking through the window. And it actually has been confirmed that there is a female spirit that likes to.
In my pictures last time I was here.
So Deborah got great footage of that and evidence. But I'm feeling all different types of movement on the second level. And then as soon as we entered this library, I was also picking up movement in the basement, which I will personally check out later. But right now we got a kind of a parameter set up. Already on my static meter, I'm picking up more of the darker spirits vibes. So when it remains in the negative, it picks up negative static. And then if it shows blue, it picks up more of a positive static and energy. But we got a nice little parameter setting going on here. And right where I'm pointing at, so we took an elevator up, and as soon as I got up from there, I heard like some sort of grunt old man's voice coming on the right side of this room. And that's also where that dark, smoky figure was appearing in the thermal imaging gun. So already getting some interaction with devices, already kind of hearing some whispering in the distance.
Mm-hmm.
And we're still getting some more toys out here to set up a parameter.
We're gonna set this table up with some motion detection lights and the phantom ball, and we're going to bring them out.
Yep, so we're going to give them
some energy.
All different types of interactions for them to commune with us, set up a yes-no basis. Because I get a lot of curious vibes here, but we're giving them the option to communicate with us through all these devices. But what a beautiful library.
It's stunning.
Like just the original wallpaper, the original
part of the library. This is.
Yep. Like even the windows, you could just tell. Yeah, very authentic, very original.
I told you I'm crafty.
You definitely are.
I'll show you my next invention.
That is nuts. That is so cool to set up a parameter like that.
This is my EMF pump. That's my Tesla. Let's make some noise.
No, it wasn't that. I kept feeling the energy.
Yeah, it's pretty. I'm getting.
Kind of like a dehumidifier drawing it.
Yeah, I'm getting.
Whoa.
Alright, I'll show you my other cute invention, and then we can do this.
Oh, they are getting close because I'm already getting. I got 3 yellow lights. Your K2 is really lighting up. Mine is freaking out right now. And we got a,
This, you know how spirits talk? So I have the old cassette tape player. So I put that next to this.
okay.
And check this out. It repeats everything you say.
Nice.
Say hello to Nathan. So if it can hear the spirit, it can go on the cassette player. He's going to say what the spirit said.
Wow.
Is that an invention or what?
That's actually really creative. Kind of like that talking parrot I used to see in Toys R Us that would mimic you.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty clever.
Here, let's get that out of here. It's evil.
And as she's talking about this, I mean, y'all look at these devices freaking out. EMF's going nuts. Her K2, which is like an enhanced K2, has been going off like crazy. My static meter over there keeps on flickering, so more energy is approaching the room. And then these were all just lit up. So she had all of these lighting up, and her devices in the back. These
sound meters.
Yeah, sound meters, and turned off by themselves. But these are all like motion activated lights, and that on the table draws and pulls energy.
They both do.
So there's a lot of devices that generate the CMF energy, but look at this table. Look how crazy my device is going. Her device is really going off. I'm getting like up the yellow lights there. So far being in this library, getting so much interaction with both these K2s picking up, it's insane. It's still blowing my mind that these are all just lit, and now they're all shut off. There's so much. Wasn't detected energy as soon as we got out of that car, especially in that room. But we're coming in. There must be some sort of spiritual warfare going on here, because while we were setting up devices here, standing in that doorway, I got like a flash, like someone taking a picture of me. And we're thinking it's some sort of like good and bad spirit kind of vibe going on here, some sort of spiritual showdown going on here. Because Deborah's picking up on different types of energy. I'm getting pulls like crazy. But all these devices that she's brought out, there's been at least one interaction. But it's insane just seeing these K2 meters, these EMF meters go off. And not to mention as well that
somebody moved my grid machine. You don't have to confirm that.
But that's going to be interesting to use too, a mimicking talking hamster. So anything that we say, it's going to repeat, and spirits will have the option to speak through that.
Which I'm going to set it next to my cassette recorder.
Yep, so we're going to get some very interesting results here. But that's insane how that laser grid was like right where I'm pointing. That's where she had it set up in the first spot. And it moved probably, like a foot?
I wouldn't say a foot. I would say maybe 5 inches.
So
like somebody tried to push it off that.
Like a few.
All right. Do you have to enter? That's why
Like a
I
few
use spooky.
inches. I can see how that's a blessing, but also annoying at the same
Yes, I'm
time.
going to turn you off right now. Okay? I have so much stuff that I need to find.
Yeah, just the amount of energy in this room is just insane.
See, I told you, we could just stay here.
Absolutely. The investigation's pretty much coming to us in this room.
That's what we like.
But your K2 is going completely on the fritz there.
Old school?
Got the old school cassette, yep. That's probably the equivalent like of the that Panasonic, the Holy Grail of recorders.
Oh yeah.
But you just have a bigger version.
Oh yeah.
So something that's going to pick up raw voice input.
You know what? I think I'm going to set him up out there on that desk and see what happens.
I think I would, because every time I've taken a step
Yeah.
out past that door, the energy's heavier.
But I hope he just doesn't repeat everything the spirit box is saying.
That is true.
You're the one, wow, I don't care about that.
That is true. But yeah, all these lights were just, they were on. And something turned them all off. Even these devices over here that pick up like noise, shut off mysteriously by themselves. But our EMF meters and K2s are just going nuts. My static meter from a distance is continuing to pick up like stronger energy. So it keeps on staying in the red light. Yeah, Deborah's currently setting up an old school voice recorder paired with her, it's like a talking hamster, like a mimicry voice. It says everything that you say. So whatever the spirit's trying to say through the recorder, she's going to try to get that playing through the talking hamster toy. But the shift in energy here is just insane. And we have a spirit with like a darker aura just hanging out in that room over there. That's still crazy though how it just moved your laser grid like 5 inches back.
Yeah.
Whoever's in this room with us now, can you turn some of these lights back on for me? Can you? Are you able to turn on a light or two? Let me know that you're in the room with me here. Because as I said before, I mean we had all these lit up. The devices back here were also on, but turned off. Some insane energy in this room, especially in this older portion of the library, the original portion. Still crazy how my EMF is still continually going off. Because you have to be kind of right up on that to set that off. So we are surrounded by complete energy in this library.
And we're going to turn the lights off in a little while so you can see all the pretty stuff going on.
Yep. And I think, for the most part, they prefer a darker environment. Mm-hmm. So if I had to switch this to a red or green light, I can do that.
That's awesome. And I have my little Boo Bear.
Yeah.
I use him for child spirits.
Nice.
When his lights flash,
they're nearby.
in here.
I could have used it at that middle school because that thing would have went nuts.
And him.
Yeah. he would have been in that hallway I was at.
He would have been crazy.
That thing would have been like
Jumping.
spazzing out.
Jumping.
But just how my EMF is just picking up crazy like this is nuts.
This is still going.
Yeah, yours has been freaking out.
Where can I set this?
So I would say,
I'm going to put it in this chair over here.
yeah.
If anybody's sitting on it. One thing about the old school, it takes a while for it to rewind.
But once it's going, that's a very solid device, y'all.
Picks up every little sound. I said, why not? Let's do old school.
Yeah, right. But no one has bothered to turn on any lights, any puck lights on this table.
Basically, you can ask them and see if they do.
Let's.
Because those pumps are supposed to bring out the energy. I will also bring out a red spectrum and a green spectrum flashlight to see if they will turn that on and off.
Yeah, interact with that.
So,
But already so far, in a short amount of time, it's nuts how we've already got this activity. See if she's getting that old school voice recorder ready to go. Her K2 over here is spiking a little bit as well.
We'll see if it detects anything else while it's running. It's 90 minutes, so we shall see.
Awesome. That's really cool how you can hook up that hamster to that.
Well, I figured because the spirits talk, and I figure he picks up every little thing.
Yeah.
He could say what the spirits say.
Because usually when they speak, it's like in frequencies. Like there's been times where I've been like 1, 2, but I'll get like it'll skip the 4.
Mm-hmm. You can sit over there at that table.
Yeah, we're gonna.
Get my spirit box running,
Awesome.
and then I will put this somewhere. I'll put that in this other chair.
There we go.
Now we'll check on the other. They're all turned off. The little naughty spirits here.
Yeah, because they were both. Because those ain't the ones that are on a timer, are they?
No,
Because there are some that go off in like 15 minutes.
no, these are.
It should be stationary.
Yeah, these. They always pick on these, and there's fresh batteries in them.
Which is crazy, y'all, because, I mean, both these, as soon as we got in this room, these have been running this whole time.
They turned off 3 of my EMF meters.
So, just already crazy activity.
They always target this one, though. Always target this one. Maybe because of the colors.
It could be.
So, if there's anything there, anything over 4, it'll start blinking and the red sound meter will go off
Nice.
on both of those.
Because it didn't even get a chance to do that. They were just,
It's shutting everything.
like, kind of rebelling a little bit.
They were.
But yeah, I keep on getting pulls by the doorway. Keep on getting pulls kind of on the backside where I first saw that, detected that spirit kind of looking in the window.
I'll put this in the middle too. I have not used this in a while.
So like a
This is a
yes-no
yes,
device.
no. It will. I'm not sure with this one. I have to put my hand over it, and then the yes or no will light up.
Nice.
But I don't know. It's a iffy thing here.
Well, we're giving them several options for communicating. And so far, y'all done pretty well.
Oh,
Yep. And we already got a beep.
detected.
Yep. Maybe acknowledging that. So this table is full of all different types
See, I'm doing motion, and it's not.
and nothing.
It's nothing. Oh, well, that one is the real original shadow detector one.
Nice.
These are the motion detector ones. But these have gone off in several cemeteries that I've used.
I can imagine it being very neat too, especially like having them set up at different rows, keeping track of who's in what row.
Well, sometimes if I had it in the circle last time, so it would go from that area to this area.
Line away?
No, not at all. You're actually in the middle of it right now.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
No, I mean that in a good way. The show's about to begin.
Yeah, I'm going to turn my spirit box on. So basically that's a plasma. It
Yeah.
brings out the electric. That's an EM pump that brings out more energy for the spirits to come out.
Good.
These are my motion lights. These are my cat balls, my motion balls.
Motion ball.
And the one over here in the middle is the original shadow detector.
Okay.
And over in the corner I have my laser grid. So that'll detect.
That's what I'm seeing out there.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, it's Christmas.
Where is that
So
coming
that'll
from?
detect
Yeah.
a
So-
spirit.
so if someone walks-
Like a blockage.
Yeah, if they walk by, you'll see them through the grains of light.
I used to watch that, the ghost on her show. that
They make
sell on
it bad
something.
for us. Are you kidding?
But I've seen all the tools, you know what I'm saying?
Well,
Oh,
I
yeah.
have different ones than they do.
Yeah, she's gotten creative with her setup. But actually, a little bit before you walked in here, these were all lit up.
I'm sorry.
No. They this was way before.
I wish I was.
Did I chase them away or what?
No, you didn't.
Nope.
I have a team member that does that. I do nothing whenever I take her. Nothing.
Nothing.
She like scares them away. So she hasn't been on an investigation since last year.
But here we are. As soon as we set up our devices, both our EMFs were lighting up on the table. Both of her devices here immediately shut off, and they're not on a timer. So far,
Those are what?
Those are sound meters. They're like a mini Mallow meter that detects everything.
mm-hmm.
So anything over 4 is unexplainable, and it'll beep red, and it'll keep beeping because the spirit is near it. It also has a temperature gauge on it. So when the temperature goes down, you know there's a spirit near you because
Yep.
it's detecting a cold spot.
Okay.
But they were quick with shutting them off.
Yeah, they did. I had to turn them back on, but
Yeah, they were very quick with
luckily
shutting.
they're still staying on.
Yeah, because she said that one right there is a targeted
Oh
one.
yeah, they like it because of the orange and black for some reason.
Yep.
Yeah.
So we got a good little parameter set up and back.
And up
back.
there are my motion shadow detectors on the tripods with the lights.
Those lights?
No, right here on the.
No, I mean,
on the shelves.
what is it?
It detects a shadow, a motion, a
Yep.
spirit. It'll detect a spirit
Okay.
by having the motion light go off and then the shadow light goes off, being that there's a spirit there.
Okay.
So we got a good parameter set up as well. Like even back here, I have a motion activated, kind of a sound alarm.
It went off once and
Yep. So if they get near, this generates its own field.
Turn red. Oh, I see, you did that.
Yep. But if they get near that'll light up. So we got this room set up in a good parameter. So when we turn the lights off and when more approach, hopefully we'll get more interaction with all these devices here.
so I'm going to put like a green spectrum light here in the corner and a red one over here. And when I usually ask them to turn off my flashlight, they turn it off. I've done that in many cemeteries.
It's the same with my mag light over there.
It scans all the radio frequencies?
Yeah,
This does. It's a white noise.
Yeah,
It's a SB7.
Yeah.
so it's like a white noise
That's
generator.
the frequency that the spirits
That they-
can talk on and communicate on.
And you'll hear some clear as day.
Because the FCC limits it, or?
You'll hear some very clear as day EVPs on these.
Easy, girl.
Uh,
Really? See, this shuts it off. Figures.
It'll never come on again.
Ha!
Oh, it did. Yeah, that's a serious piece of equipment right there.
I have one that's a portal. It has one booster on it, and I have one that's an echo that has one booster on it.
Nice.
And I have a box that was an echo chamber that would just, it was so clear, it was so echo, but it broke. And the person, see it broke. The person that I ordered it from is no longer in business.
Did you get it from Etsy?
No, I got it from thesegoes.com.
Gotcha. Oh,
Must be him in there.
must be. Didn't he just say a girl? So earlier, she had a thermal imaging gun, and she had it set to white and black. Pointed it in that room where I heard like a disgruntled voice when we got off that elevator. It was like a dark, misty figure that she actually got on this. So she's keeping him at bay. She's like, "You stay over there,"
He knows it.
and he knows he's being very he's staying.
Because I took out my crosses and I said, Jesus! And he's like,
Yeah, he backed away. But she also, that device that's on the table that picks up heat, she had that pointing in that room, heat all around except for the top right corner, and that was him. That was that cold spot.
he's messing with my thing.
Yeah, your device is shut off over here again.
There he is.
Yep.
There he is. He said, okay.
He's like, all
That
right.
black dot.
Yeah,
He's in the other room. Yeah, don't say
Yeah.
hi to me.
I'll take a picture.
So Deborah's picking up a black dot on the thermal imaging gun. So he's been staying at bay in that room. Deborah's made it very clear. You stay on your side
That's actually
of the library.
in the children's room.
Yep.
So we're going to go in there after we're done here.
So she also had her heat imaging gun on the right, and that was showing a blue spot. So everywhere else was a heat spot, and then it was him, that blue spot in the corner. So he definitely getting a grumpy vibe from him.
He is very grumpy.
Very grumpy vibe. He's like, who are these people?
Because he knows I'm coming in.
Yep.
You know me, I've been here a lot.
So we're gonna be entering that room soon, and I don't think he's happy about that. But it's crazy how she's picking him up on the thermal imaging gun. Like you'll see like a black figure, like a black smoky figure, versus everything else.
Skeptical.
But yeah.
Could that not be the window?
No, it's not the window. Because it detects where the little arrow is. And the little, that right here, it's circling in where he is. Because he's moving all over. The windows can't move all over.
He was also doing that in the heat gun as well. That blue ball was moving.
Yeah, there's a cold spot just running back and forth in there on this.
So where is this?
That one I had set over there. If I use this one more. There he is. See him?
Yeah,
Yep.
I see that.
That blue spot in there. Up,
Oh.
up.
And we got we got interaction from the device.
No.
Nope.
No. See, he's moving on in there. He's waiting.
Yep.
He's nervous.
Yeah.
That thing's blinking too.
Yep. So that K2 meter picks up electromagnetic
Field.
EMF field.
Oh, you're coming.
Uh huh.
See?
he's
He's
in.
nervous.
Yep.
What's to be nervous about?
Because I cross spirits over. I cast them out.
No, don't do that.
You want him here?
Yeah, you're not hurting anybody.
You don't know that.
I don't live here.
See what I mean? Wow.
Wow. The interaction.
You're fine.
The interaction from him in there as
Don't
well.
go in cahoots with this one. I'm coming.
So far, he's already called out. He's already said Deb from the Spirit Talker. And with our thermal imaging gun, I'll see if I can pick that up in my
He's
lens.
draining it too.
That was a full battery.
He's draining
But if you see that blue dot around the heat, that's him. That's him coming
the
from
cold spot.
the children's room. And a little
He's draining it.
And a little while ago, he just set off this device right next to me. Oh, and he confirmed it. But something about that children's room in this library, he's hanging around. Something's got him rooted in there. So
Don't do it. Don't do it.
it says,
Just likes kids.
it says don't do
That's
it.
the problem. We don't want him to like kids. See?
Yeah. So already getting some clear EVPs through the white noise generator.
I'm just going to shut these off to conserve some energy right now.
But so far, like devices just like her thermal imaging guns have already been draining energy. Because I saw for myself full bars of energy. You had 3 bars on both devices,
I was drained. I was robbed.
and already, yeah, she was robbed. And then already these devices,
You're saying my name again.
Yep, and it just said Debbie.
He's trying to turn this down.
Wow. So a lot of interaction with devices right now.
Don't start.
He,
Put
he
it back.
he's being rebellious.
Put it back. I'm not kidding. I am not kidding.
So
I
he
will stop everything right now and I will go in that room.
so he's really making a fuss with you. He's really
Why are you sticking it?
He's testing me.
he's trying to. But that's crazy how that just
And I said, bring it back.
bring
You
it
did.
back. Yep. He brought it down and then he brought it back. And when I determined that myself when we got out of that
Leave this
elevator,
machine alone.
I heard like a disgruntled voice of a man.
Leave
So
this alone.
So with me being a medium, I'm able to pick up certain voices. Like I've been hearing like whispers out that way. I heard like a drawn out hey coming from the doorway. So this guy's really trying to. He's
It's not
trying.
going to work.
He's trying to press a button with
It's
you.
not going to work. I'm coming in. Put it back.
Worse than a cat.
It's worse than a kid.
Being a kid, being very immature right now. Yeah, this spirit's got a little bit of sass to him,
Yes, it does.
coming from that children's
What
room.
did I just say? You
If-
need to put this back. Put it back.
I'm already getting
I'm
chills.
coming in. That's it. I'm shutting this off. I'm coming in.
I'm getting chills right now. Look how they're manipulating the volume control on this spirit box.
Don't tell me that. No, it's not happening.
So this disgruntled spirit, is really trying to test Deb. Really trying to test him.
Oh no. Oh no. I'm shutting it off. One more time.
And I'm getting chills
One
again.
more time. Put it back on.
So he's been manipulating
Put it back on. All right. That's
Deb's
it.
equipment.
That's
Maybe it's your batteries.
it. No, they're fresh batteries.
No, everything that she had on that table was fully like charged.
Mm-hmm.
And it's crazy how those devices are shut off again.
You're really testing me.
So those devices that she had on in those chairs are already turned off.
Oh, I hear it slowly coming back. We need to put it back on.
Yeah, can you fully make the spirit box play again?
You're funny. You're really funny because I have another speaker. Ha! I have 3 speakers with me.
Yeah. 3.
All right, that's it.
Smart man.
Okay, that's it.
That's nuts how they just...
Yeah.
There we go.
Knock it off.
Definitely testy. Definitely, we're dealing with a testy spirit in this library.
I don't want to come in there and throw books at you
Ooh.
because that's disrespectful.
And just before she said that, I heard popping coming from that room.
See? I've been doing this too long to know about you spirits.
Oh,
See?
and we're getting confirmation with that.
Uh-huh. I'm not the one to mess with. Easy, yeah.
He just said, "Yeah." So Deborah's being very stern with these spirits, and you have to be. They're acting up. They're acting like
Let them know.
they're acting like kids right now in this library. But so far, her devices and these chairs have been shut off again. So there's been manipulation with Deborah's devices,
I'm gonna just come right
and
back and turn it
then
on.
so far, with Deb having her spirit box going, he's actually been manipulating the volume, drawing energy away from the spirit talker. So that's his version of testing Deborah with her equipment. And so far, speaking of equipment, as I said earlier, her heating guns are drained down to 1 level. And after that spirit has been staying sassy with and trying to test Deborah, we've also had confirmation from this device going off. So he's manipulating our devices from that children's room. This is one very disgruntled spirit that we're dealing with.
Yeah, he didn't pay his library dues.
Yep, very overdue books that he has going on here,
Leave this alone.
and he keeps trying to.
In the next hour, I am coming in there.
He keeps trying to test Deb by messing with her spirit box. He keeps on draining power from it. He keeps on lowering the volume. So he's being really testy right now with our stuff. But when we started setting up in this library, I mean, both EMF and K2s are going off like nuts. My static meter never stays on red like that. It'll stay on blue for a positive static energy, but it has been on a consistent red, which I've never seen before. So that's my first time actually seeing that on a consistent red, and it was flashing to confirm that.
He said, let's go.
He said, let's go. So he just said, let's go, enticing us to come in to this children's room in the library. So what I'll do.
Don't worry, honey. I'll be in there.
So we'll move the investigation over there soon enough, but
He said, all right.
he said, all right. So being very responsive with the spirit box, even though he's trying to test Deb's patience with it. And so far, like, her K2 meter's been going off like nuts. My EMF was going off crazy when we first set up in this table here. And then so much energy, like as I get closer to this doorway, I can just feel the wall of energy, the heavy energy lurking in this child's room right here. And also over here where Deb set up her laser grid, she had it right here. Something moved it 5 inches in the back. So Deb said this is the last straw.
And I'm not using this. I'm using a little speaker. And I have 3 of them.
So
Try it.
So pretty much the spirit is trying to taunt Deb and I for actually going in here. So he's been messing with her stuff, messing with her spirit box, really trying to punk her. Her devices in the end have been keep on being shut off. But the energy that he's draining from the spirit box is actually pretty wild. And how he's adjusting the volume on this off and off, up and down. So he's a grumpy spirit, but he's definitely got energy to him.
I'm giving you to the count of 3. 1, 2. All right. Okay. You're lucky that time.
So yeah, he was on the fine line with that one.
That's right.
But yeah, this spirit that we're dealing with, I mean, it's just the games that he's trying to play. Like her K2 meter's going off. You know, my EMF was going off like Mardi Gras not too long ago. And like even my static meter is still staying on red. So that's signifying to me that there is a neutral, possibly a little bit of a negative spirit here. And right now...
What did I say? All right, I'm stopping. Really?
So now they're doing the reverse effect. Now they're exerting even more energy into the spirit box.
Deborah.
And Deborah's name has been said 3, probably 4 times since she has turned on the spirit talker, or her spirit box. Really trying to test her, really trying to entice her. Meanwhile, I'm over here. I'm getting pulls like crazy over here, getting pulls on the end of the room. Just detecting, I'm even getting goosebumps like crazy every time that she's having this little pissing match with the spirit here. So this has been the amount of energy that I feel getting in contact with these spirits is just insane. This time I didn't see it, but this time I do. It's almost like smoky fingerprints.
You need to put the volume back up on my box here.
Getting chills again.
I'm going to count to 2 this time.
So her device is getting really tampered with this punk of a spirit. So he's really trying to test Deb and really provoke us to move into that room.
He said I did.
Yep.
You need to turn this back on.
So he's even acknowledging that, and
Turn
I'm
it back on.
getting chills like crazy again.
All right, I'm coming back in that room. I'm stopping this in here, and I'm coming back in that room.
Okay, so we're going to continue where the disgruntled spirit is.
He's like, great.
Yeah. So now you're about to have company in that room. So you've been making a mess and a situation from the other room. Now we're going to come in there and invade your turf and see how you like it.
Can you at least tell me your name? Who am I dealing with? What is your name, please?
I wonder if I keep getting something with a G.
Is it George? Gary?
I'm getting like a Gary or a Gerald. Gerald.
You bitch.
Oh.
Why, because we knew your name? Alright, I'm not playing.
So he just called her a B through the spirit box. He's having some serious beef. You see that? Now he's exerting energy into the spirit talker.
Up with the volume.
Whoa.
Alright. That's it. Yeah, you too. You're not being very nice.
The amount of energy that I'm feeling getting transferred from this table to that room is insane. I can almost cut it with a knife. That is insane feeling that. I do feel spirits, but that was a surge of power right now. That was
definitely a lot of power.
I'm getting goosebumps, almost like a conduit, feeling this. So when the power was being exerted to Deborah's spirit box, it was almost like I saw like a white flash, a white like something in her, some type of energy coming from that room like a tether to this spirit box, and it was so thick I can cut it.
I think something made him turn it back on.
Yep. So whatever that energy that I was just envisioning and sensing is what gave you that surge of power. And mind y'all, that's more than what that's capable of.
He said I did.
He did. So he confirmed it. He's also confirming that. I sensed that energy spike being transferred.
All right, that's it. I'm coming in. We are all moving to that room in there.
So
That's the children's room.
there's about to be a spiritual battle, y'all. So between Deb and this grumpy spirit here, the one who's acting very immature right now, but the pulse I'm getting is just heavy and intense, and it's starting to pulse like a flashlight flickering. It's like in increments now. So I'm definitely picking up weird shifts in vibes and energy. And as soon as she said that, it's like he's backing deeper into a corner now. Mm-hmm. He's moving further into a room, what I'm detecting. Because exactly what you said, we're coming in there. So now he's like, she ain't bluffing. The way that you said it, with your energy, she's not bluffing, he's not bluffing. But the amount of that energy spike that I just felt being exerted to that spirit box was insane. Even my static meter is still staying on red. Usually that will change to blue when we're dealing with something neutral. So this entity here, he's dark.
He's a tough one.
He's a very stagnant energy that I'm detecting. Very
wise.
Yeah, stubborn, wise. Definitely disgruntled though. I'm getting disgruntled. So there's a fine line between dark and good energy with him, but I'm getting something like a gray spirit here.
But the thing that I don't like is he's hanging out in the children's section.
He is.
So we have to find out what he wants in the children's section.
And as soon as Deb and I got off the elevator, setting up in the library, I was hearing disgruntled noises coming from that room. And while I was standing over here, I heard a drawn out hey, like trying to get my attention. But Deb's put her foot down, and she ain't messing around. She is really, as he's challenging her, she's challenging him. And so far, it has just been a complete, like, pissing match. Like, it's just, like, I'm over here staying from afar, but even he's confirmed it on that device.
Yes, her motion detector.
Her motion detector, where I was standing right behind her. But it's insane the amount of energy and the goosebumps I keep getting.
He's trying.
So it's messing with your camera,
It's messing with my equipment.
equipment.
You dirty little stay out.
So this spirit has got some serious ass to it. It's provoking us to go in there. I keep detecting like someone like wrap their head around the corner. If you want us in there, if you want us to come,
There you go.
oh, we got some flashes on this K2.
Yeah, and that one just perked up.
Can you really light these devices up in these chairs?
Spike. I
I
know.
need a break from you in there.
Spike it again.
Make them light up.
Come on, I want to see red.
Finally.
Do it.
You like our company? If you like our company, light up for me. Really spike them up.
Oh, well.
Getting a lot of mixed feelings in this library.
I just want to watch TV or something.
Getting a lot of mixed vibes on this level. Somebody was playing with that earlier. You had it going halfway. You had it going up to orange.
Well, when that one on the left spiked,
And that was-
red did too.
That was.
Went up. It
that's-
was still green, but it was.
Those are
lighting
the
other
like
bars.
original K2, but that's an advanced
Well,
K2.
they both
Yep.
went at once.
And I love the advanced K2 better.
Yeah, that's actually been picking up really, really well.
That's my baby.
Ooh, excuse me.
Yeah, that advanced K2 versus the original. I mean, that thing's just been having a lot of interaction. And then this one on the chair was just spiking just a little bit ago.
Well, that's a newer one, so it's more energy. Let me get it.
Yep.
Let me get attracted to it.
Go ahead and keep playing with that device in the chair.
Yeah, why don't you sit on it?
Show some strength. Make that thing really light up.
Or not.
Because you were putting on a show earlier.
Certainly was.
Especially like she had that advanced K2 sitting up right here. And like where you were is where I was standing.
I had it standing right here, upward. And it
And-
was spiking.
Like mine was going nuts. It was going going out the yellow lights. Hers, I mean, orange, red. Orange, red. So we got like a rush of interaction.
Maybe it's me.
I don't know.
No, because you enabled him.
That is true. That is
You
true.
enabled him.
He's like, come on, bring it.
You know that. You know I like this library. Yep.
All right, stay there for a minute. I gotta do another video.
Yeah, he's.
There you go.
Oh, okay.
Tell them how much I like this library. You know how much I like this library. You remember when I was a little boy? Come on. Light it up. Do it.
So the spirits in this library really like
Yeah.
having interaction.
There you go.
He's bringing the best out right
All
now.
right.
He comes here and he's
Look at-
the tech guy, and he's
Because I like the library, right?
making both K2s
Right.
go off.
Yep. So
And for the record, state your name again, because you are a funny guy.
My name?
Yes,
Oh, Rich. Rich
Okay.
Harlan.
there you go.
Rich is the spirits
Yeah.
like being around Rich.
I like,
Richie Rich.
I remember Miss Trace. Yes, I do. I like Miss Trace. Nice lady.
Yeah, because these K2s are just like
Oh, yeah.
hopping over here.
Well, they feel they're picking up on your humor vibe. Like
Yeah,
you,
they like you.
you got this nonchalant humor vibe about you. Oh, you see that?
Yeah, well, what can I tell you?
They like your humor,
Yeah?
and we're getting interaction here.
You like that? Pretty good.
They like being around
You
you.
do better.
Calls him chicken. That's not nice. nice.
Yeah,
Oh, well.
he's over here picking. He's over here picking on them, and they're
He's another Zach Brady.
uh,
Jeez.
and they're
I'm just kidding, right? Yeah.
And
He's like, I'm just kidding, and that thing's just like lighting up.
yeah, this thing was going. Yeah, it's crazy. Well, we're gonna go in the other room now. We're gonna.
You're really bringing out the
All right, I'm
activity.
going downstairs now.
He's gonna go do his tech business.
Whatever, guys.
All right. Thank you for lighting those up.
Yeah, Rich, we appreciate your company here,
That's right. See?
and they do as well.
Thank you.
And
There
again,
you
I
go.
don't know. I might be back.
and again.
You sure it's not me that's setting it up?
No.
Nope.
No. Nope.
Oh,
That is strictly for EMF.
oh well.
Oh, see?
And look at that.
There goes the
K,
K2.
KT's lighting
Oh
up.
my God, they're all three going. See what you're doing?
So Rich is stirring them
A
up.
magnet.
Rich
Nice
is
to be popular.
There you go. Popular with the spirit.
you're popular in the library.
There you go. You're the man.
There you go.
It's crazy how
Man.
it's crazy how they're acknowledging that too.
cool.
Like, he's like Rich is
Glad I
the
could help.
Rich is the guy.
Glad I could help.
Thank you. They were dormant for a while. You brought them back to
Yeah,
life.
Well,
You brought them out of the woodwork.
okay.
There you go.
See?
All right. You're good with that. All
All
right.
right.
All right. Well, we got a lot of validation thanks to Rich.
All right. Thank you. We'll be back. We're setting up in the other room.